Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 20th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting with this 2, it does have a buddy here. Puts a 2 in one of these 3. Vertically, there's a 2 in one of these 2. All right, moving on, this 1 and 5. The 1 has a buddy here, putting a 1 in one of these 3. Nothing vertical. I'm noticing, just looking at this box here, anything that's here is helpful. I was going to comment that they're completely empty, but we do have this 7, which is helpful. So the 7 looks in, putting a 7 in one of these 2. And that's going to point up along with this 7, putting a 7 in one of these 2. And so now where is the 7 in this row? Because we learned it's not in this box. We learned it's not these 3 cells. So the 7 ends up over here. And that's going to do what's called claiming, where because the row is going to place a 7 in one of these 3 cells, no matter where it does it, that's also going to be in box 1. So the rest of box 1 can't be a 7 because it would repeat with the 7 for this row. So I'm also seeing 7's looking up, putting a 7 in one of these 2. And 7's looking here, putting a 7 in one of these 2. Now we do want to look where's 7 in this column. We see this, which is very handy. So 7 can't be in any of these cells, and it's also not in these 2 because of the claiming, but unfortunately it could be right here. So there are 2 places in the column for 7, and they're not in the same box. We can't do much about that right now, but maybe something to try to remember. All right, so that was pretty neat. We also have 2 5s vertically. This 5 looks in, puts a 5 in one of these 2. So these 2 cells I know already are limited to 3 or fewer because we got the 4 givens and we got the 5 and the 7 corner marked. That's 6 digits they aren't. The 3 digits they could be are the 1, 2, and 3, not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this can't even be a 1. All right, coming back up to here, the 1, the 5. The 5 also looks in here, putting a 5 in one of these 3. And that's going to point in here with this 5, this 5. These 2 5s look up. So there's actually only one place for 5 in the box, which is right here. Not much to follow up on there. We are down to 4 digits in this row. It is the 3, 4, 7, 8. I'm seeing this 3 and I'm seeing this 4, 7 and this 8. Oh, and the 7's point up, right? Okay, so I'm just going to write out 3, 4, 7, 8. So we have this 3 looking up. We have this 8 looking up. The 7's point up, and then this can't be the 4, 7, or 8. So it's actually a naked 3. I missed that it also saw the 8. So we can clean up those 3s. And we're left with a 4, 7, 8 triple here. That's not a 3 anymore. Okay. How do I follow up here? I got this 3. This column is down to 1, 2, 6, 9. 1, 2, 6, 9. Neither. Okay, so the 9s look in, placing the 9 in this box. These 2 9s look up, placing the 9 here. So now it's just 1, 2, 6. And the 6 is down here. So the 6 claims. I guess what we can say is where's the 6 in this column, because it's not here now. Or we could say, where's the 6 in this box? Might be easier. 6 is one of these 2. We have an interesting formation of corner marks in this box. What isn't corner marked, I guess is the question. So 2 is 3. So 4 is not corner marked. So 4 could be anywhere. And 8 is not corner marked. So the 4 and the 8 are not corner marked. So all of these in the corners are their corner mark plus 4, 8. So this is 4, 6, 8. This is 4, 7, 8. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 2, 4, 7, 8. So we can't do anything about that. But we don't want to mark 4 is my point, I guess. All right, I got the 3. I got the 9. Anything else to do here? Not that I'm seeing. All right, next box here we have 1, 2, 6, 9. So 1, 2. Okay, these 2 6s look in. This 6 looks in, putting a 6 in one of these 2. The 9s are done. The 1. Looking for more to do here. I want to look at this whole box, what's left in it. We need a 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. This isn't 5 or 7, so this is 3, 4, 8. Really not all that helpful. All right, I think I'm going to move on. Let's move on to the next band here. We have this 5. Not seeing anything to do with that. Here we already dealt with this sort of formation here, but just generally the 4, 6, 8, 9. We do have 2 9s. This 9 looks up. Nine's one of those too. 4, 6, 8, 9. We already have the 6s here. I'm not seeing anything else to do there. We have the 7, 9 here. So something to keep an eye on in this is that, oh no, we already have a 9 in the row. I was going to say 7, 9 were limited over 7 and 9 were limited over here, but there's already a 9. So it's really just 7 is in one of these 3, which isn't as nice. Was this meant to be corner marked? It was. Okay, let's corner mark it. All right. 9s, 6s. Let's do the next band here. Final one, 3, 5, 8, 9. So the 5s do look in, putting a 5 in one of these two. 5's in one of these two, and then we'll call them 3, 5, 8. So I'm noticing the 3 and the 8 looking into this box here. So 3 and 8 are down here somewhere. And that means that since these aren't 3, 8, they're limited to those 3 digits. I'm just going to look at the whole row, though. I think that'll help. We need a 1, 2, 4, 5. That's it. 1, 2, 4, 5. And these aren't 4. These are 1, 2, 5, and that's not a 1. This can't be a 1 or a 5, so this is 2, 4 only. And this can't be 2 or 5, so this is 1, 4 only. The only thing I'm seeing is 5s in these two, which I already have marked. Anything vertical? No. All right. That was... We got the 7. We do have this 2 looking down. Anything else? Not really. Oh, they can't be 5. So these can't be 2 or 5. So they're 1, not 2, could be 3, not 4, not 5, 6, 7. They could be 8. So 1, 3, 8. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else to do here. Any other low-hanging fruit? No. Okay, so our initial scan did not finish the puzzle, obviously. And so what I want to do next is I'm going to go row by row. I'm just going to make sure that there isn't anything I missed or anything that I might want to pencil. So just looking very carefully row by row. We're also going to go column by column. I don't think there's much opportunity for it in this one, but we'll see. I am going to look at this column, which is down to 5 digits. We need a 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. It's hard to remember. This is 2, 3, 5, because it's not 6, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8. This is 2, 3, 6, 8. 3, 5. So this is 3, 5, 8, because it can't be 2 or 6. Thinking about 2, 6 in this column, not really helpful. Is there really no geometry I can do here? Oh, I have a crossing here. So just going box by box, thinking about geometry. I have this 9 looking in, this 9 looking in, and this 9 looking in. Oh, so it's just a scan that I missed when I placed this 9. Completely missed it. It does place this 9 in this box, which places the 9 here. 9s are now done. Okay. So what else can I get out of that? I'm not sure. 9. Okay. So what about over here? 1, 3, 5, 9. We already basically looked at this box. Next box here. This can't be 7. It's not good enough. All right. Anything else? Not that I'm seeing. We do need to remember that 7s we're claiming here. So none of these can be 7. I do remember in this column, 7 was one of these two. So let's see. If these aren't 7, is there enough limitation there? We do have the 3 and the 3 looking up through here. So not 3, 7. Let's think about these 2 digits. So I don't know if it's going to work. Well, this bottom one will be good because it's not 1. But let's just see. So what's left is 1, not 2, 3, 4, not 5, 6, not 7. Because they're claiming 7s. That's the whole point. And then 8, but not 9. So this is down to 4, 6, 8 because it's not a 1. But this is all of 1, 4, 6, 8. So we're not going to use that. So what am I doing with the 4, 6, 8? It matches this one, but that doesn't help. I guess nothing. Okay. All right. what else could I be missing here? We have this 8 and this 8 looking in. Putting an 8 in one of these two. And of course, I always want to look for another digit that might do the same thing. 9's already done. 5's in the box, so it's just the 8. 6 does look in, but we don't have a 6 here to help. All right, so that's not amazing. This box, we already have the 5 and the 7 pointing. So we do need to remember this isn't 7. Yeah, it is 2, 4, 6, 8 though. Okay. It's 1, 2, this 2, 3. Nothing. The 6s aren't claiming, they're just marked. I mean, they are claiming, but we already have these 6s, so it doesn't really matter. Not seeing anything with this box. So really nothing with the 4, 6, 8 in here. What I'm looking at is how this row still needs 4, 6, and 8. There's 4 places for it. For 4, 6, 8, because they're not in this box because of this 4, 6, 8 here. This can't be 6. This can't be 4. This can't be 8, but it's not good enough. We need to find a cell that can't be all of 4, 6, 8 in order to do a hidden triple. I'm really not seeing a good limitation there. That's unfortunate. What about for the column? Nah. All right, next box. I want to look at the whole box actually. We need a 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Why is that so hard to remember? So this is 1, 4, 6. These aren't 4. So 1, 2, 6, 7. This can't be a 2 either. So 1, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. This is 1, 2, 6, 7. This is 1, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything there. Okay. This box. Surely there's something. I'm going to look at this column. We need a 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Really? One thing I'm saying is this sees a 7, which isn't enough to mark it. What am I missing in this puzzle? 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 8. I don't know. Finished that scan. Didn't find anything. So there's something more subtle that I'm looking for. We do need 4 and 7. Oh, and 5. Okay. This is really tricky geometry, but take a look here. So this column, note that it does still need a 4, 5, and 7. And note that these are not 4, 5, or 7. Because we have the 4 and the 7 here, and the 5's corner marked. Where the 5's look in, however you prefer. So where do the 4, 5, and 7 go? And the key is they don't go here, because it sees a 4, 5, and a 7. So there's only 3 places left for 4, 5, 7, which are these 3 spots here. And so those 3 spots have to be the 4, 5, 7. Another way we could have seen this is penciling this cell here, which if we look, it could be 1, it can't be 2, it could be 3, it can't be 4, 5, 6, 7, could be 8, can't be 9. And that gives us a 1, 3, 8 naked triple, which leaves behind these as only the 4, 5, 7. But I did find it via the geometry, which is nice. So this is 4, 5. This is 4, 7, because it's not a 5. And this is all of 4, 5, 7. So we eliminated 1, 3, and 8 from these. All 3 were eliminated from here. No 1s, 3s, or 8s. Does that help me at all? 8 looks in, 1 looks in. I don't think so. And this already couldn't be 1, but we removed 3 and 8. Yes. No. Darn. Sorry, I thought this might be a... the 5 leaks out. I thought this might be a 3, 5, 8 hidden triple, but no, then this would just be a 4, 7 pair. That would be very easy to see. But it does mean the 3 and the 8 are over here now. What do I do with that information? I felt like that was an important spot, but what do I do with it? This is only 4, 5. Did it really not do enough? 1, 3, 8. 1, 2. Huh. I haven't penciled enough, I think. Let's look for more geometry then, I guess. Maybe there's something I missed. The 2, no. I'm trying to find anything. Oh, so I mean, looking for geometry, I was like, oh, maybe 1, 3, 9 in this row. Like, already has a 1 and a 9. Oh, but the 3 is not here. It's not here. It's not here. And this can't be a 3 because we just found that hidden triple. So I could have had 3's corner marked here, which would have really helped, but I didn't. But it does mean 3 is now limited to just this cell in the row. You can just see that from my pencil markings. So this is the only place for 3, so that is a 3. So that is a follow-up from eliminating the 3 and the 8 from here. It also isn't an 8, but that doesn't seem to help the row. All right, so I got this 3. What do I do with it? It looks down here. This isn't a 3 because it looks in. So 3's in one of these two, which means this cannot be a 3. Down to 1, 8. Okay. So that means 3 is one of these 3. Oopsie. 3 is one of these 3. This is 4, 5, 7, 8. It's not a 7. So this is 4, 5, 8. We know that the 8 is now in one of these two in the box. Very nice, because that ended up being a 3. So the 8's going to point. And this 8 looks up, putting an 8 in one of these two. This has been a very intricate puzzle. These 8s point down, placing the 8 here. And now this is a 1. Very nice. All right, 3, 8 pair here. This is down to 1, 2, 5 then, because it's a 3, 8 pair, not a 5. All right, we already had a quartered there. So 1, 2. Okay, what's our follow-up? What did we just get? We got this 1. What do I do with the 1? The 2 ones look down, so 1's one of these two. Trying to... Okay, this row's down to 4 digits now. We need a 2, 3, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7. 2, 3, 6, 7. This isn't 3 or 6. So this is... Oh, this is a naked 2. It's not 1. Could be 2. It's not 3. It's not 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from 3, 8 pair, and not 9. No, sorry, 8 is here. Where's the 8? 8 is there. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong cell there. Just again, so it's not, so this cell here, I'm going to make it green so I don't forget what I'm looking at. It's not 1, it's not 3, it's not 4, 5, it's not a 6, it's not a 7, it's not 8 or 9. So it is a 2. All right. That gives us the 1, the 5, and the 2. That is not a 2. That is not a 5. Okay. Progress. We get the 4 over here and the 1. Clean all these up. This row finished. All right. What's our best follow-up here? The 4 looks up. 4 is in one of these 3. The 2, this 2. This column's down to 4, 8. Ah, that can't be 8. So that's 4, that's 8, that's 5. Okay, we're left with a 4, 7 pair here. This is our 5. That places the 5 and 7 in this box. We get the 3 here. What's this? The 6 and something. 6 and 8. This 8 tells us that that's 6, that's 8. Over here, we just need 1, 2, 3. So that's a 1, 2, 3 triple. This digit is done for the row. It is an 8. Nope, I missed it. It's a 3. I need a 4 here and a 6. Not resolved. Here I need 1, 2. So the 1, 2 go over here because this can't be 1, 2. And this is the other digit, whatever it is, 7. That gives us the 6 and 4. That gives us the 2 and the 2 and the 7. We get the 1 here. We get 1, 2 here. That's our 1, 4. Finally collapsed it. Here's our 8. We get the 7, 4, and 7. All right, this can only be 6. We get the 2 and the... It was the other way around. We get the 4 and then the 2, but I saw it that way. Anyway, that's 7, that's 8. We get the 6 and the 4. We get the 3 and the 2. This is 6. Up here, we do need a 3. And we need a 3 in the corner celebrating. We need a 6. We need a 1 in this box somewhere. It goes here. We need a 3, which goes there. That gives us 8 and 3, and this is our 8, and we're done. All right, quite intricate because we had to spot some difficult things and then follow up on them, which let us spot some more difficult things. So yeah, and then the snake at 2 was not easy to spot either, I don't think. Cool. I think one of the things that maybe I could have realized but didn't when I eliminated the 138 from this cell was the fact that 3 was now limited in this row to just here. I did not see that. But I could have even earlier have had the 3 corner marked, and I didn't see it at the time for that either. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did, and if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.